Yes. Hi. Good afternoon, Rashonda. How are you? This is Ella.
Hey, Ella.
How are you?
I'm doing so good. How are you? I was
um,
just listening to one of your videos.
oh, really? Good. Good. Well, you're tuning
I like
in.
to I like to listen to you while I get ready for work or get ready, get in the bathroom, getting ready. I try
Oh.
to listen to something positive or somebody getting help or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, that's always a beautiful thing, right? Because as you listen to, in a sense, my vibration, then that makes you align with or brings you to a level where you need to be, right? Even
Oh
if
yeah.
it's for you to begin to help other people, which is interesting that you said that because this is what I am also seeing for you in the near future. I was gonna ask you, are you looking, to start any type of services, or rather are you the one that is constantly helping like your friends more so, not your family, but like people, your friends, giving them advice, spiritual advice? Are you the one that is bringing them closer to their godhood? Because that's what's coming up with you. Rather you're doing it now, or you will be doing it more so, or rather it's going to become noticeable, like, damn, yeah, I am really the one that is bringing people closer to their godhood, right? Spiritually. So that's a beautiful thing. I do know that asked me certain questions about, ancestors or whatnot. Yes, is that true?
Yes, I was wondering if any of my ancestors came through.
Came came through in certain messages, right? Oh, by the way, you said you have a job, right?
Yeah, I just started back working.
Great.
January. Hold on a second. I gotta switch it Bluetooth.
Mhm.
I got the These do happen. And all it takes is one call to get started. Make the call for your free credit evaluation to help. Okay.
Mhm.
Can you hear
Oh
me?
yeah.
40. That's switching over now. Okay. Here we go. Sorry about that.
Not a problem.
Okay. I'm moving about. I guess I miscalculated the time. For some reason, I thought we were doing something in the evening, but that's okay. I can do many things
Yeah.
at once.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I got you for February 18th at 2 p.m.
Okay, I've mixed up, girl. It's just been a lot, but yeah, I did go back to work.
Mhm.
I just started back work January 3rd,
Great.
so that was wonderful, and
Absolutely.
I know that all of the things that you had me do to help me clear the clouds actually did work. Um, because it's like there's a lot of new. Everything is kind of new this year.
Mhm.
You know. Yep.
Mhm. Yeah, so that's a beautiful thing. And you know what? Because as I was meditating, because I always meditate before calling clients, just to center myself and get in tune with your own spirit. And what your spirit guide said is that we are very proud of her. And the reason why we're proud of her is because she listened to us. I do remember at one point you was concerned about, oh, am I going back to work? How am I going to, do this business? What do you see, for my career? And I gave you, or rather provided you with guidance and said, you know what, just trust in the process and all will go well. I don't know if you remember that. But your
Yes, you
spirit,
did.
yes, your spirit guides took me back to that. And they said,
Yep.
we're very proud of her because she listened to what we said. So in any event, I'm definitely picking up on the color blue and white with you, beloved, on any particular type of days. And the blue candle definitely is resonating with harmony, with balance, with the throat chakra as well. Affirmations, I'm not sure what, and I'm gonna allow you to express yourself. I don't know what's the new thing that you're doing spiritually wise, but affirmations will definitely be well with you, meaning I am in complete balance with the universe. I know that this will happen. I know, instead of doubting or instead of worrying, which I know that you have mastered that particular section, but at times it comes up because many certain things happens in our life. So in any event, beloved, what they're saying is the color blue resonating with peace, mental peace within yourself,
Yes.
harmony within the harmony within the universe or within your own internal universe. Also, it's not what you ask for, or it's not how you ask for it, it's what you're asking, for the universe or to the universe in any event. You know how sometimes people say, well, I want money. We don't want money, we want wealth. You get what I'm saying? Some people say, I want to be happy. Well, happiness is an inside job. I want to be this, I want to be that. So what they're saying is, it's not how you asking, it's what you're asking. And if you begin to resonate with this blue vibration, it will help you to speak more clearly to the universe in terms of what it is that you want to manifest going forward. I'm definitely picking up on travel, so I'm not sure if you were looking to travel, or even with your job. It could be a situation with your job traveling, or you might just be moving. Are you still in a relationship?
I am.
Good. Are you looking to move, you guys? Both of you?
Yes. Basically, I want more space. I just signed another lease on my apartment, but
okay.
I'm ready to go. I really wanted to move. I'm waiting on him to get some things clear on his end financially.
Okay.
And I have to put some money back because I blew through way too much money when I wasn't working.
Yes.
And so, but we have been looking at in Castle Hills for a home because we're talking about a major commitment.
Oh yes.
But yes, but there is travel involved with my job.
Oh. Okay.
I'm actually have to go to Charlotte in mid-March for an inspection course that I have to take for work, and then I'll be inspecting many communities. Wherever I'm assigned. So you're spot on with that.
Nigga, I want a tip. I want a tip. Cause you got a lot of things going for yourself, and I see things, and that's what it is with you, beloved. It's happening for you. It's definitely, but your spirit guides is definitely giving me some good vibes about 2017 for you. You moving, you traveling with your job, or even just traveling for leisure. That's coming up. The commitment, yes.
I have been looking at going to Key West for my birthday, which is in June. So I've been looking at resorts out there because I feel like I have not really been celebrating my life to the fullest.
Yeah.
I've always been giving to others and doing for others and trying to rescue others. And for long, and I didn't even realize that, dang, I'm not even taking care of me. So I've decided to not feel guilty for doing things for myself. And it's funny, when I was listening to your video, literally, I was in the mirror doing my makeup, listening to your video, and I unplugged my charger because I had to get some juice. So I unplugged the charger to plug it into the living room because I was moving to the living room to put my shoes on, and the video cut off. But then you called. So that's that. But what's funny is when I was in the mirror, girl, you be spot on. When I was in the mirror doing my makeup, because I was having some negative thoughts about my work, or my performance at work, I started doing positive affirmations in that moment. So right before you called, I was doing positive affirmations about my position and about my career and about my performance, because that's how I was attacked on my last job, and it really took me for a spin. So I'm very mindful of now knowing that I hold the power to create my own reality. Really, I do. And so it's all about making sure that I don't allow those negative thoughts to set up camp, and to correct them with positive affirmations, and then that will also translate in my behavior. So that was spot on as well, spot on.
So then that's a confirmation for you, right? And that's a beautiful thing, right? Because that's what you basically want to know. Am I doing the right thing? But see, here's the beauty of it, and I'm happy that you came to this realization, because what happens with the mind, as our mind is an instrument, right? What happens with the mind is the mind, or rather the subconscious mind, tends to surface what we are already accustomed to, or used to, or conditioned to. And many of us are conditioned to fear. Many of us are conditioned to doubting. Many of us are conditioned to feeling like, you know what? this has happened, probably this something else is going to happen that's even worse. This is what the mind has been conditioned to based on the experiences that we've gone through. The way that you reverse that what I call monkey mind is just by claiming the power, which you have already been doing. Because you just said that, you've been going through, you went through situations where you was having certain doubts. Yeah, because this is what's gonna surface from the subconscious mind only because of the experiences that you've been going through. So the
Right.
doubt is gonna surface because that's what's been stuck there. So now you're like, the queen of my queendom is going to take control of the ego or the lower side of me. So that's a beautiful thing moving forward. So in any event, the number 3 is definitely coming up with you. They're saying, talk to her about the number 3. Talk to her about the number 3. Are you looking to change your diet, or you already changed your diet or your food?
I already, oh my God.
Yeah.
I already did. I entered into this challenge called the Survival of the Fittest. And it's a weight loss challenge at work, and I'm on a team of 5 women, and we're all, I've taken it probably 75, maybe about 85% serious because I don't have wine with dinner during the week.
Mm-hmm.
And I miss that, but I don't do that.
Yes.
I eat a lot more salad.
Mm-hmm.
So I eat salads literally every day, which we should all practice eating more green food.
Mm-hmm.
So I eat more salads during the week, and if I do decide to have a drink or something like that, I'll try to make sure that it's just like a clear vodka and no sugary mixing in it or anything like that. I've been taking more honey because I've been struggling with allergies real bad down here in Texas. So I eat honey every day. Like I substitute all sugar for just honey.
Great.
And drinking, I always drink alkaline water anyway. But yes, I've changed my diet. I'm trying to lose some weight because I got thickums in my family. Like the women are like, they like the women that go by body parts, but they real.
Yes.
And I
yes.
be real careful when you got all that going on. So
yes.
I'll be trying to manage all this.
It definitely, because when they said the number 3 and they said mind, body, and soul, so I said, okay, well, what exactly do you mean by mind, body, and soul? And they said, well, the change of diet has to also play into part of her spiritual practice. So the main fact that you have already changed your diet, again, you are in alignment with your highest good. You're in alignment in reaching the God particle in you. One of the things that we want you to begin to do is try to eliminate the anxiety, try to eliminate the stress. Although I know certain situations may put you there, if you are in complete alignment with the universe and you trust that the universe has your back, there is no need for you to stress. There is no need for anxiety. You know that everything is in divine order. Your job is looking good. Your relationship is definitely looking good. I do get a good vibe for that.
Okay, because that was one of my questions that developed. Only because I'm you spoke to me about this before, but I have in the past been, prone to giving so much of myself, whether it's my time, my energy, my intentions, to people that don't deserve it, whether it's my family, friends, lover, whoever. And so I had begun to feel like he was not appreciating the woman that I am because he made a mistake recently, and it wasn't a big, it wasn't an infidelity or anything crazy like that. But just me trying to be patient while he works through his process. This man used to be very wealthy and had some money, without going into a lot of details for the sake of time, but had some money locked away and couldn't get access to it. So now he's kind of starting over with a new lesson. And so me just being patient with the fact that he's working round the clock, which means he suffers a lot of time from exhaustion. And I've been trying to work with him and get him to take lemongrass and things like that to help with a lot of that. But he's been hospitalized for exhaustion. But that means that there's
it's rubbing off on you in a sense, and that's why I'm saying you're the master. But again, the main fact that you are sticking by his side That's looking
Trying
good.
to.
That well,
Okay.
trying to or putting.
I'll be out. I'll be like, please.
Yes.
I'll be out.
Let me tell you something.
quickly.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You got to do what you got to do. But on a spiritual level, you know, because everything I speak about is spiritual, right? On a spiritual level, it's looking good. Why? Because this is a person that needs a mother. And you are laws of attraction, right? If this is a person that needs a mother will come to hand. So it's more so like you are his mother in the spirit realm. It's nothing bad with that. It's all about nurturing. Now, if you are nurturing somebody that physically you feel that is not appreciative, then you have to have levels to the nurturing, right? As you just mentioned, you say, you know what, to the certain extent. That's how you're gonna have to balance it out more so. If you feeling like, you know what, it's a little bit too much, it's taking me out my zone, I'm becoming now stressed, then you have to handle this as, you know, a win-win, or rather balance it out, because at the end of the day, relationships, when you have fulfilled or completed your emotional assignment with him, if rather it's shorter or longer, you will go your separate way. You get what I'm saying? And it's to the extent that you may go your separate ways feeling drained, or you may go your separate ways feeling relieved. So it's your choice in terms of how you react in this situation, or your part that you're playing in this particular relationship, not situation, but relationship. But moving forward, beloved, I'm definitely feeling like, yes, he do care for you a lot. You know, and sometimes people do make mistakes, and you know, probably you're just used to, you know, you're probably used to a little bit more than what he can give you right now. You get what I'm saying? So this may be your lesson now to humble yourself, in a sense, which you're doing. You get what I'm saying? Let me humble myself and see where this is going. Let me humble myself to see exactly where my heart is at. And at the end of the day, Rashonda, my good sister, this is a lesson for you. And a lesson is always a blessing. And a lesson only makes you stronger. And a lesson, whenever you do whenever you do what you do for people right now, even this man here, the rewards don't come from what you do. The rewards come from the universe. That's where it comes from. That's where it comes from. You don't do things because of this, that. You do things because you knowingly know that the universe is going to provide you with your karmic rewards, is what your spirit guides are saying. So continue on to be patient. However, if you're feeling like this relationship, quote unquote, is bringing you down the drain, you're going to have this balance, or you're going to have to step back a little bit. But just going back to what I was saying, I'm definitely feeling like he's not cheating. I'm not picking up any. Exactly. No. So, I mean, if he's not cheating and, you know, he's there for you at time to time, that's a good thing nowadays in 2017, because, you know, the society that we live in, it's all about side chick this, side girl this, and this person sneaking and that person.
He's definitely not one of those brothers. He's the type, I mean, he's a very spiritual brother himself, and he's, you know, he's definitely not, you know, that type of fellow. I guess, you know, I don't know. As a woman, I feel that, you know, if you cannot perform, but, I mean, I'm going to just put it out there, once a week, you know, because you're always suffering from exhaustion, because you're working and you got these other two businesses that you're pushing. I'm trying to be patient and you know, be supportive with that, but at the same time, when there's an opportunity for you to show your appreciation for me, I'm going to need you to pull out all the stops. You know, don't make a lazy effort, because I'm actually, you know, being patient and dealing and not getting what I truly deserve in a relationship, because I'm trying to support this temporary situation where he's growing his business and all of this kind of stuff. So that was just a little something that kind of ticked me off. But, you know, we've talked about marriage, or he's talked about marriage. He met my dad. He actually asked my father, you know, marry me and all of this kind of stuff. So I don't know if you saw any of that in my future.
That's why I said it's looking good.
Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying it's looking good. You get what I'm saying? But we talking about energy. You get what I'm saying? And we talking about energy, and we also talking about people's heart. is what I'm picking up more so with him. However, you know how sometimes people say, you know, even though this person is a good person, this person may not just be the one for me. Like that can possibly be true too. Although he is a good person, although I'm picking up that he's a good person, that the relationship is good, if he is making you feel like that and just being honest with yourself, and then he don't change, and sex is a very, I don't, look, what, to each his own, but sex is a very big part of a relationship. And if he's not sexually satisfying you, then that's you know that's a red flag right there.
Yes, it
In a
is.
sense, it is a red flag. But does that mean that he's a bad person? No. Does that mean that he
Mhm.
doesn't love you? No. Does that mean that he don't want to marry you? No. It doesn't. It just means that he's not sexually, you know, able to perform, and that's a problem. So in any event, if he's making you feel like that, then you gotta come off with this balance thing, with the amount of energy that you give off to him.
Right.
You know, that's all that is with that. But in any event, in 2017, she's gonna be relieved, is what your spirit guides is saying. I'm definitely picking up. How's your dreams? Because I'm seeing an
Okay.
angel over you.
I've been having some really kind of off the wall, kind of strange dreams. They haven't made a whole lot of sense. They haven't really been spiritual. Thank you.
Mm.
They haven't really been spiritual, really. I don't think, but I had there's been I can't really remember right off, but there was a dream where there was a monkey or a baboon in the dream, and there was another dream where there was what was it, a dog? I don't remember the details, but I haven't really had any strange dreams. I did want to ask you, though, that this dream that I had many years ago that came back to life with this current administration right now. And the reason why it came back to the front of my mind and my remembrance is because I dreamed that I must have been in the astral realm,
Mhm.
and I was walking and I was seeing all of the light bodies. And then I went into this place to kind of adjust myself because I was so shocked that I was seeing what I was seeing. But, and Vladimir Putin was in there, and he was trying to kill me.
Who is there?
And so, huh?
Who is there?
Vladimir Putin,
I don't.
The guy over Russia right now that Trump is all
Oh,
friendly
oh,
with.
oh, 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 that.
Yeah,
That
he
guy.
was literally, and I mean, this was in 2001, and I never really knew who that white man was until now. That's the same face
Hmm.
that was in that dream. So I don't know what any of that means or why I dreamed that then.
Those is basically prophetic dreams.
Okay.
You do know that we live in different dimensions, right? So it could have been a
Yeah.
situation where your spirit your spirit traveled to where they at, and now is battling with what it saw, and now as the avatar body, you are now remembering what your spirit has experienced in any event, right?
Yeah.
Going back to a dog. A dog always represents protection, so you are protected from the spirit realm, right? When you visualize or you look at a dog, you're looking at Anubis, which is definitely dealing with Set. You're dealing with the 5 point stars right there, so that's protection. And then
Okay.
monkey normally means fortune. Monkey is,
Oh, okay.
yes, monkey is, you know, in a Chinese tradition, beloved, in a Chinese tradition, a monkey is very sacred. I could look in my, you know, my dream book for further recommendations or what they think or what is said there. But just channeling what your spirit guides is saying is fortune, you know, fortune, money, you know,
Mhm.
positivity, prosperity, and the dog is definitely protection. So it could be
Okay, good.
people jealousy. I'm gonna tell you. It could be jealousy, or it could be that your spirit, you know, rather it's in your past life or whatnot, have been going through different battles, like a warrior spirit, you know, and now that you're here in
Yeah.
2017, or now that you're here as Rashonda, now you have other entities that is protecting this Rashonda you. You get what I'm saying? Because the spirit has lived many, 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 many souls. You already know that. So now it's just trapped in Rashonda or whatnot. So I'm feeling more so like in your past life, with this soul that's in you or whatnot, there's definitely been wars going on. And that's perhaps why you're able to even tap into this German guy. This is 2001. We're now in 2017. That was 16 years ago. You see?
Yeah, this is the guy that's over the Kremlin of Russia.
Exactly.
He's the president of Russia. Yeah, I don't know what he wanted to harm me, and so
it's wanted to harm you, but then too, you're also having because again, whenever you have dreams, that's signs and that's symbols, right? That's signs or that's symbols or whatever, numbers, animals, pictures. That's all a way that the spirit realm or your ancestors communicates with you. Dog, definitely protection. You get what I'm saying? So even it even could feel like because you are going through different withdrawals or ups and downs emotionally wise, your spirit probably is saying, or your ancestors is probably saying, you know what, we got you. And the way that we can communicate with you is by showing this dog, because it's like, that type of thing. So that's what I'm picking up more so with that. And then two, again, monkeys definitely is the year of fortunate, being very fortunate. And if you look in the Chinese culture, they have this monkey as being very sacred. I also, the that Wu-Tang Clan. This is what else is coming up. The Wu-Tang Clan, when they have like the nine, what was it? The nine Shaolins or the nine monkeys or the nine something nine. And it represents the nine monkeys or the nine dragons or something like that.
I know what you're talking about. They have that. Yeah, I know exactly what you're referring to.
Yeah, that is very the monkey is very sacred. Just know that. Or you probably might have been born in the monkey year. I'm not sure, but monkey is very sacred. Give me 1 second.
Dragon year.
Oh, the dragon year. Oh, that's
yeah.
That's definitely power.
Okay.
Dragon is definitely power. Dragon is definitely, the protector. Give me a second. Let me see what it says in this book. LM with monkey. Oh, well, in this book, it says betrayal and deceit are imminent. That's what it says in this book. So you remember how you said, you have been giving yourself to other people and you don't feel like, they're appreciative and all of the different things. And now it's time for you to do yourself or, to basically do for you. That's where that's where that's coming from. See, that's what I'm saying. It's signs and symbols that now your spirit guides are saying the monkey, because that's what you've been resonating with. So now with dog may mean the same thing. Let's see in this book what it means. With this dog deal.
I don't think it's coming out. I think it's clogged. Yeah.
Say that again?
I'm sorry, go ahead. No, I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm actually... Oh, it's not. Okay. No, I'm here in the clinic getting a colonic while I talk to you. Girl.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's cool. Dogs, right? Was it a vicious dog? Was it a vicious dog?
I don't really recall completely. I don't think it was.
Yeah.
I don't think it was.
I don't feel like it was.
But the deceit and the betrayal, that's very accurate, because I'll tell you, I co-signed for my niece a vehicle. And I did so because she's a good girl. She was in school. She was working. She was really trying her best. And her mom's been having a really tough time. And I've given so much money trying to help my sister in her situation and taking up the slack with her daughter and given to her because she didn't, she had a recent breakup and they were didn't have a place to stay and were staying with friends. And I don't live in that city anymore. And come to find out, they lied to me. They wrecked the car. First of all, I had to take over and pay the note for over a year. Half of that year I wasn't even working. They did not tell me that they weren't paying it. I just ended up getting a letter in the mail, so it was messing up my credit. And then I've been still paying that note and just learned that the car doesn't even exist anymore. So, but to be honest, it was more of it has given me peace.
Yes.
It has released me because for a long time, I carried feelings of guilt or obligation. And it was the only thing that really allowed me to set myself free and to feel that, you know what, I have done all that I can for them. And this right here is the this was it. I'm not doing anything else, but it has given me so much peace. I cried when I first learned because it was like, how could they do this to me?
Right.
But then I felt relief.
Yes.
I felt relief. I feel an incredible peace, and there is no guilt with it. There is no emotional turmoil with it anymore.
That's
for
beautiful. And that's a beautiful thing. And that's what I'm saying. You've been giving, money. That's fortune. You know what I'm saying? That's wealth. You know what I'm saying? So the monkey, the symbol of the monkey could be looked upon on many different levels. But according to this book, and this book is Dreams and What They Mean to You. I got this book, referred this book from Bobby Hemmett. Bobby Hemmett referred this book to me.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay.
So, I look towards this book for some good things. On top of me analyzing dreams within my own spirit. But if that's resonating with you, that's good. So the monkey means both the fortune and deceit. You get what I'm saying? And trifling. So that's a confirmation, and that's what I'm saying. This is how the spirit or the ancestors communicate with you through signs, through numbers, through animals. Now, with the dog, it says a vicious dog indicates enemies and ill fortune. If he is friendly and licks your hand, you will have gains and sincere friends. So in any event, I just know for sure that just going on a comedic level, dogs normally means protection. It normally means
that
protection.
resonates more with me than anything else.
Yeah.
That does, for sure. So do you have any information regarding any type of stars or constellations or anything like that as it relates to me?
I'm picking up Sirius B. Sirius B, the star system B. In any event, because remember when I asked you before I asked you about your dreams, I saw an angel over you sleeping. As you were sleeping, I seen an angel over you, and she had like a tiara, and the tiara had stars. And I don't know if Sirius B resonates with Aset. You get what I'm saying? But I know that there's a star system C and B. In any event, give me a second. Let me look this up real quick for you.
That's interesting. I've been watching a lot of videos on Sirius lately.
Yeah, it's in alignment. Sirius B. Let me see. B. Okay. So Sirius is a star system and the brightest star in the Earth's night sky with a visual apparent magnitude of 1.1. Sirius B with the naked eye. What is it? Sirius A, Sirius B. The Dogons. Yeah, there you go. That's the Dogons. Yeah. The Dogons.
The Dogon tribe.
Yeah, the Dogons and the Nomos and the mystery of Sirius B. Yeah, that's the Dogons. Yeah. The Dogons are believed to be the Egyptians' descendants of their astronomical, and then it goes on. So yes, Sirius B is the star system. Universe today. Yeah, you got all of this information. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I'm picking up with you more so in what your connection is. And then you can, once you understand that Sirius B star system and the people that are in connection with that, you can begin to tap into their culture. And once you begin to tap into their culture, what happens is you begin to unlock certain DNA information within yourself, which is also known as memory cells, so that you can see through things and your pineal gland can open up. I definitely want you to begin to anoint your pineal gland with frankincense or frankinmyrrh.
Wow.
You did it already?
Do you know that I bought some frankincense oil and some myrrh oil? I've been getting into soap making, but I ran out of space to do that. But I ordered all these different oils and all this different stuff that I was going to get started with, and I was boiling some water. The water, long story short, it broke. The carafe burst, and it went all over me. It was boiling water, so I burnt my legs terribly. And just by trial, just from going through that tragedy, I learned how to heal myself. The before and after is incredible. I went to the doctor the next day. They gave me some stuff that had my skin literally coming off in chunks. I went back to using my natural remedies, and I healed myself within 4 days. And I mean, I had open flesh wounds, like open. You know. And part of what I have been using, I created my own mixture with some oils and frankincense and myrrh and all of those different things. And it literally is lifting, like it closed my skin up. And there was a bruise, you know, obviously, you know, it's a different color than the rest of my skin, but it is literally lightening, like the color of it's changing the color back to the color of my skin, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing. I've never. It's so much so to my boyfriend was like, you need to. I've kept a photo diary of it so that whenever I get back to my products, I can actually show the before and the after. Because this will literally, I think, help sisters with stretch marks, people that have had bad burns or anything else. So I will begin to anoint myself with the frankincense and the myrrh because I've been resonating with those two oils. So much. That and lavender oil. I've been using lavender oils a lot, frankincense and myrrh oil. And I have the incense. I think I even bought the incense. You told me about frankincense and myrrh before.
Did I? I don't.
Yes, you did. You had me burn. You wanted me to burn it with the charcoal. So that's still resonating with me. That is amazing.
That's still resonating. And again, you're following your spirit, and that's why the first thing that came up, your spirit guide is saying we commend her. You know, we're happy that she's, you know, going with this flow. And again, sometimes you slip. Okay, that's fine. But you slip only to get back up. You get what I'm saying? Because we're living in a physical dimension. So we're going to go through physical experiences. And it is these physical experiences that brings us down from spiritual ascension until we have mastered the lifestyle of just spirituality itself. And let me tell you, in order for us to master the lifestyle of spirituality itself, we can't be around no cell phones. We can't be eating no garbage. We got to be living in the mountains. We got to be, you get what I'm saying, on a Buddhist level for real. So it's a challenge. It's not hard. It's just a challenge. We just got to do the best that we can. And I praise you, sister, because you've gone through a lot, even with this whole session that you're dealing with betrayal and emotional imbalance, and now you're aligning yourself with, you know what, no more other people. Now it's time for me. So you're rising. Your queendom is ascending more so. And remember when I said to you, it's interesting that you said that you was watching my videos, because I do see you in the near future helping other people as well. You get what I'm saying?
I always do, and I've recommended you. As a matter of fact, I just told one of my best friends, I said, I have a session today. I can't wait to talk to this sister, you know. She always helps keep me on course and, you know, gives me positive direction and guidance and things like that. And she's like, I told you I want her number. I said, I have sent you several of her videos. So, it's a couple of my friends I have been, you know, pushing your way. And you know, but they have to, you know, take that step in their own time. Whenever they choose to actually get still and do it.
That's when I need them. I don't need them now. I want them when they're in that type of vibration where the messages is going to resonate with them well. So you did your part, you initiated it, and that's it. You sit back because the rest is there. So I thank you for that. Do you have any other questions?
I wanted to ask you if you saw my grandmother.
She may be this angel. Is she brown skinned in a sense? She may be this angel that is around, that just is floating around you.
She just passed this year, or last year. Well, sorry, toward the end of last year. And I went to see her a couple weeks before she transitioned, and she said something to me. Everyone had left, and we were leaving to go back out of town, but I went back into the nursing home to talk to her one last time. And she said something to me. I couldn't make out what she was saying, and then I couldn't get her to say it again. And then after that, she passed, and I was just wondering, what was it that she had said to me?
I remember she came through last time. Now I remember our last session, bits by bits. I remember she came through last
No,
time.
she hadn't passed yet. She hadn't passed yet.
Remember, it wasn't her then? That
It was just, I always had this brown skinned woman that shows up in my dreams and that showed up for you. But I haven't had any ancestors that really had passed on, really, that I were close with.
Okay, well, I feel like I feel like this same angel and this brown skinned woman. I don't pick up your grandmother.
Okay.
That's why I said it probably, it's probably your grandmother here, but no, this angel is, I feel like this angel is the same angel that you have resonated with previously and that I have picked up on. I feel like because she's an angel that comes to me a lot when, not a lot, but she's an angel that comes to me or is around me whenever I channel for you.
Yeah, she actually came and saw me on my job years ago, in 2001. It was this brown-skinned woman that came and told me she was an angel.
Yeah.
So that's why when you first told me that, I started crying.
Oh, you did?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
I was blown to pieces. Like, what?
Yeah. Well, it's a beautiful thing because this, let me tell you something, this could be your mother in your past life. I feel.
Yeah.
I feel like that.
Wow.
It is. She used to do your hair. She used to do your hair. She did your hair. She really loved you. She really cared for you. It's rather, I think she made the transition before you made the transition. I mean, before you. That's why she's always protective over you. That's what it is. I feel like more so like she made the transition before you, and you know how that goes. You probably must have been 10 or 17. I think around probably 10 or 17. I'm just picking up on those two numbers. But you was young. You was young, and that's, whenever that happens, whenever I feel, quote unquote, a mother passes away before the child, that spirit is always there as a protection spirit, more so. But she definitely has this mother energy, in relation to you. But your grandma, I'm not getting a clear.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not getting a clear message.
Okay. One more thing, my ex-boyfriend, who I was really, really close with, and I'm still close with, his mom passed, and I flew home to go to her funeral, and it was such a sad event, but it was joyous at the same time because they put her away really beautifully. She actually planned everything, wrote her own obituary, did all of that without telling her children that she was dying. So it was a shock to everyone. But I was just wondering if you, I mean, she obviously doesn't have to come through for me, but
no, of course, yeah. She made a transition from cancer or something.
Yeah, she had cancer.
Yeah, there she goes. She's sitting on a throne. And she's telling me I died from cancer.
Yeah.
She said that she was very good to the son.
Yeah.
And she applauds you for it. She said that she told her son that, she's a good woman and she deserves more. That's what she said to her son. I don't know what kind of conversations that you had with her. But it might have seemed like she wasn't on your side, but she was on your side. That's what she was like. It seemed like it could have seemed like I wasn't on her side, but I had talks with him about it. I don't know what happened, but this is what she's saying. So, peace be upon you. You know,
Okay.
what did she do? She had land or something? What was she had?
No,
What?
she she really didn't do anything. She's just one of those mothers that was like everybody's mother. You know, she was one of those
Oh,
mothers in the hood that always was throwing a party, that was always making plates. She cooked her tail off, so everybody considered her mom.
yes.
Everybody went over there to eat. She fed everyone. She knew how to take a dollar
Oh,
and stretch it. She
yes.
bought several homes. She left her
Oh,
daughter or her
yeah, that's what
son a
I'm saying.
home.
That's what I mean by land. Yeah,
Yeah, she
yeah.
had two homes. You
Mhm.
know, they weren't in the best of neighborhoods, but she always, you know, you could have a mansion, but it not be a home. And
Yes.
she had a house that was a home. It was a
Mhm.
home.
Yes.
And she just gave everybody so much peace and love and comfort. And she was just she was an incredible, incredible, incredible woman. Incredible woman. And it's funny, at her funeral, part of what she wrote, she actually sang a song to her children, and they played it. And she was telling them, like, as she was walking through heaven, and she said, I'm sitting on my throne now.
Oh
You know, I
yeah.
just got my wings now. You know,
She's
and she
sitting
was
on her
like, I
throne.
feel better. I'm not sick, and I have all my memories. You
She,
know, this is what she was saying, that she, you know, played, because she was still, even after death, trying to comfort other people.
mm,
You know, she was just a beautiful woman. But yeah, there was a time when I felt like she didn't like me, and it's funny because her mate that she left here, he saw me and he started crying and he thanked me for coming, and he said, Mario, which is her son's name, he wasn't ready for you
oh
then,
no. Yeah.
but he's ready for you now, and he's gonna need a woman like you now. But you know, that was ages ago, and you know,
Yeah.
I don't foresee us getting back together or anything. But we are really good friends. But yeah, I was just wondering if she was around
Mhm.
and if she was okay.
Mhm. She's good.
Okay, good.
Yeah, she's all right. And she's thanking you for asking. I thank her for asking.
Oh, tell her I
Very
love her.
beautiful soul. Yeah, she is you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good. Oh, thank you so much. I feel so much better after speaking with you,
Oh, I feel better
as I
too.
always do.
Oh, no problem. Thank
You know,
you.
I'm a lifelong client, so you
Yeah.
know, just know
Yes.
that.
One of my favorites.
Would
What?
you recommend me get anything that you have currently?
Let me channel this information through. Let me channel this information through because it's between, it's between, because you already took advantage of the open road bath and it helped you out.
And the
Um.
last bath you prepared for me, though, Ella,
Mhm.
I wasn't able to do because I had burned myself, and my legs
Oh,
were wide. Oh, I mean, if I send you pictures, you'll probably break down, and like you'll break down. It looks like
really?
something off a horror movie. Yeah, I'm healed now. I'm much better now. I did the bath way after because I
Yeah.
wasn't able to immerse myself in water, so I'm sure it wasn't as potent. But everything still worked well. You know, worked out for me.
You know
You know, I
what?
ended up
Then.
getting blessed, you
Mhm.
know, with a
Mhm.
job that pays me way more than this last job, and the energy is much better. There's a few women there that I can already tell are gonna um, be a little challenging.
But that's not what you're there for, so you don't care.
Right. They
The hell with them. The
you know,
hell with them.
one in
People
particular was
got
supposed to
issues.
be showing me, training me, and showing me some things, and she really hasn't because she doesn't want to. So I've been finding other ways to learn what I need to do. So,
Yeah.
but yeah.
It will go. Is everything is in divine order.
Yep.
People got personal issues. That's too damn bad. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
For
If
sure.
Yeah, if they might see something in you, they might feel threatened because it's like, oh damn, this is a new. She looks serious. She might take my job. You never
Right.
know. You just never know. But you're not there for that. But I would
No.
recommend, if the open road bath have been working for you, I would say more so stick with that.
Okay.
Because again, what happens is, the leaf, the first three baths that you take, that is
Uh-huh.
like, with the leaves and stuff like that. That is like a cleansing bath to remove obstacles and negativity away from you. So in any event, you still getting a cleansing bath, a spiritual cleansing bath, and you getting a open road bath, or rather an Oshun bath. But I feel more so with you. just to keep, just to remove obstacles will be beneficial for you, or just, keep that path open to receive your blessings will be more so recommended for you. So I want you
Okay.
to just keep on with the Legua bath. Yeah.
Is that on your it's on your site, right? It's on
Yeah.
your website?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. And
And
that
then
one is
sage,
called what is it called again?
the Papa Legba bath.
Papa Legba. Yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah, open road. You know that. Of course, with the Krishna, those type of incense that just aromas your place and just make it feel
Yeah.
nice and comfortable and
peaceful.
Yeah, that that kind of
It
stuff.
definitely raises my vibration whenever I light my Krishna incense. I'm thinking I'm gonna grab some more of those because I'm out of them.
Yeah.
And I'll get that. And then the only other thing that I'm desiring, that I'm asking the universe and I'm working toward, is a baby.
You gonna have that baby. You're gonna. I was saying the same thing. Is a baby. Yeah, you're gonna have that baby. Don't worry about that baby. That baby's gonna come.
I'm ready for my big boy.
Yeah, that child is gonna come. Again, everything is in divine order. Everything.
Okay.
Are you visualizing this child?
I've been trying to visualize him. I've actually seen. Well, these are one of the things that I did dream about. But I've always dreamed of babies and being pregnant and giving birth, and I just think it had a different meaning. But this time, I actually saw two twin babies. I couldn't tell if they were boys or girls. There were two of them. They were identically dressed. They were really small. They were sitting up and laughing with me. They were just laughing, cracking up, little bitty babies. And then my current boyfriend walked into the room and picked up one. And the baby was a little distracted, kind of like frowned a little bit because he was pulled away from his brother or sister and his mom, but he started back laughing again immediately. So that was new. That was a little different for me because I was like, what was that all about?
That's the ancestors talking to you.
Okay.
That's the ancestors talking to you. But when I say visualize these babies, it's just visualize yourself being a mother. Visualize yourself having a child. You gotta again, the subconscious mind picks up on image. You get what I'm saying? It's the image. That's why you got to be very careful in terms of what it is that you're watching on TV, because it gets caught up in the subconscious mind. So once you visualize this is what manifests for you. So this child is going to happen in divine order. Believe it.
Okay.
You've been believing me and trusting me thus so far. Continue to trust in me.
I certainly will.
In Ella we trust.
In Ella we trust.
Yes.
That's right.
So
I thank you, sis.
Yes, I more than likely I thank you as well. I really do. I appreciate you. I appreciate your business. I appreciate your energy. I appreciate you trusting in me. I appreciate you recommending me. And may the Creator continue to bless you, good sister.
Same to you, sis. Have a good day.
Same to you. Bye-bye.
All right.